Today, I'm ranking and testing every World 3 weapon in Pixel Blade. I spent a lot of time using each one in Tundra and Nightmare runs, and after fully testing them in real gameplay, here is the real World 3 tier list. Before we start, our goal is to reach 200 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you enjoy the video or find it helpful, consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot and pushes the content to more people. Let's get right into it. Ice Spear, S tier. First, we have the Ice Spear. This epic spear doesn't focus on raw hit damage. Instead, it specializes in area control, frost stacking, and freezing enemies. Its ability, Arctic Wind, summons a massive 7-second windstorm that keeps applying frost stacks and freezing everything around you. It's easily one of the best crowd control tools in World 3. The ability also auto-targets the closest enemies in the direction you're facing, which makes it extremely consistent. You can even use it to cheese the second Tundra boss after clearing the healers because the ability stuns the golems, which would normally kill you instantly while you hit the boss. And the heavy attack? It makes enemies vulnerable, meaning your damage becomes higher than your critical damage. It's one of the few epics that actually feels legendary level. This weapon is perfect. Ice Spear goes straight into S tier. Necromancer Blade, C tier. Next is the Necromancer Blade. The ability, Raise the Dead, sounds really cool. You collect orbs, summon ghouls, and heal yourself when you activate it. But in actual gameplay, the ghouls deal low damage. The healing isn't that impactful, and even some epic weapons outperform it easily. Even the Golden Hand feels better. For a legendary, it's extremely underwhelming. This lands in C tier. Ghost Katana, I tier. The Ghost Katana is a legendary with strong mobility and burst damage. Its ability, Spiritual Warp, lets you teleport forward while becoming briefly invulnerable, stunning enemies, dealing 1.5 times weapon damage, and even healing you for 5% HP. You also get 2 charges, which makes it great for dodging big boss attacks or repositioning in tight rooms. If you're playing in a team, it becomes even better since you can teleport through enemies while constantly healing. Though don't get recovery banner or cooldown reductions at all, as this weapon has no cooldown. It has a fixed cooldown after you use all charges, and you can only have a max of 2. This goes into I tier as well. Titan, I tier. Now on to Titan. This weapon is one of the strongest defensive greatswords in the game. Its ability, Void Grip, gives you a void shield for 6.5 seconds that blocks all frontal damage. Everything you block gets stored and then added to your next attack, along with bonus damage based on your weapon level. If you're soloing Nightmare Tundra, this weapon is amazing. You can absorb massive amounts of damage and release it in one giant counter-strike. I'm placing Titan in A tier, right behind Ghost Katana. Vampire Axe. I tier next is the Vampire Axe, another epic that performs extremely well. Its ability, Bloodthirst, increases your damage and converts your outgoing damage into healing for 5 seconds. This lets you aggressively trade with enemies, which is huge for running Nightmare Tundra solo. The sustain is strong, the damage is reliable, and the uptime feels great. I'm putting Vampire Axe in A tier, just behind Titan. Crystal Scythe, F tier. Then we have the Crystal Scythe. This weapon collects crystals over time, and when you activate Gemstone, each crystal gives you a shield and releases a small damage blast. The idea is cool, but in real gameplay it's just not useful. The shields don't make a meaningful difference, and the damage is too low to matter. Compared to everything else in World 3, it falls behind by a huge margin. For me, this weapon goes into F tier. Skywatcher, S tier for support, I tier for average use. Finally, we have the Skywatcher. This is the only 4-star weapon in the entire game, and the rarest weapon from Tundra Nightmare and Tier 3 chests. But here's the thing. Despite being so rare, it gets overshadowed by many other weapons. Its ability, Cosmic Vision, marks enemies and increases the damage they take by 25% per star card. You can stack up to 8 cards, which makes this weapon extremely good for supporting your entire team. Everyone benefits from the extra damage. On its own, Skywatcher isn't amazing. But for helping teammates melt bosses or clear rooms faster, it's one of the best support tools in Pixel Blade. Overall, the Skywatcher is excellent for support and that extra damage, but mid if you use it alone or don't know how to use it at all. And that wraps up the full World 3 weapon tier list. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. It really helps the channel a lot. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Our goal this year is to hit 200 subscribers, and every bit of support brings us closer. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next Pixel Blade video.